All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Hangar 88. For those of you that have never been here, my name is Dan, and today I'm going to be unboxing for you guys the brand new Global Aerojet fully composite MB339. The composite model is based off of the ever so popular, its predecessor, if I may, the Aerofoam MB339. Now, both models, as well as the components that we'll be talking about for this build, can all be found at globaljet.club, or as a lot of people know, Global Jet Club. So the MB339, it's a great airframe in general. And because of that, because it's a great airframe and because of its flight characteristics, it makes it a very suitable airplane for the beginner pilot, as well as that beginner pilot that's maybe looking to get into turbines. But it's still sporty enough that it makes a very excellent everyday flyer for even the experienced pilot. So just an overall great plane. We have what they're calling the red and white camo paint scheme on here. The composite model, and I believe, I can't speak for the Aerofoam, I haven't looked at that one, but the composite model comes in 6 available different paint jobs or liveries. So get on their website, link is down below, check all that stuff out. You're also going to get the pricing and ordering information, stuff like that, to satisfy those curiosities. So anyhow, the comp model calls for anywhere between a 6 to 8 kilogram turbine, and for ours we will be installing the Acex 80 into the airframe. We got that radio system. It will be guided by FreeSky. For those of you that don't know much about FreeSky, it's a very robust system. It's become very, very popular in the last 5 years. But anyhow, in this airframe, we will be using the TD-SR12, which is a 12-channel stabilized receiver, running the tandem protocol. And for redundancy, we will be using the TDR6, again, running the tandem protocol. Now, the tandem protocol, a little bit about that. It's a protocol that is just what it sounds like. It has 2 frequencies running at the same time, one being the 2.4 gigahertz and the other being 900 megahertz, working side by side, giving you a super robust link there. So the model comes in 2 different versions. The one we have boxed here today is the ARF Pro wired, and then it's also available in a PNP version. The main differences between the two is the ARF Pro wired has all the wiring, which you'll see when we unbox, but it has all the wiring already installed for you and labeled, and all you have to do is go through and put in your servos of choice, obviously your power source and your radio system and everything that goes along with that. Comes with retracts, electric retracts, gear doors, all that good stuff. The PNP has servos already installed into it. All you would need is your turbine and your radio system and any supporting accessories for that stuff there. But it does come with servos, and that's all available through a custom order. Again, use the link below, check it out. For our model here, we're going to be using the FreeSky servos branded specifically for Aerojet. Super, super, super good servos. So check them out. I will leave links in the description for that as well. So anyhow, without further ado, let's crack the case and get into this thing. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see how this thing is packed. I'm going to be holding this camera, this cell phone in my hand while I do this. Just couldn't get a good enough angle with the tripod. All right. So it looks like we have some LEDs and some lenses. Probably going to be for somewhere on the wing there. That's cool. ARF Pro. Set this off to the side. And so neatly packaged. This did come double boxed. Looks like we have a wingtip, fuse in 2 sections there, carbon fiber spars, or wing tubes, I should say. All right. So it's pretty basic. Everything looks well packaged. Let me get this camera set up on the tripod, and then I will start pulling these out one by one and laying them out. All right, let's start unpacking. The rear part of the fuse. Banged up my Corsair a little bit. All right, we'll get this all unwrapped, and we'll go through these parts one by one. Check out what we have. All right, guys. So I will be holding this phone in my hand while I record this for you guys, but I managed to get all the plastic off of everything. Start off here with the wing. You can see that it's pre-wired for you, and with a nice wing connector all the way through. Electric retracts with brakes, so that's cool. The flap and the aileron are both live hinges, so there's no hard hinge point there. It's all the way across. Again, same thing for the aileron there. Now, the package that we got here are the wingtip lights, so you can elect to either do wingtip lights and I believe the wingtip tanks. I don't think you can do both of them the way it's designed, but we will get into that during the build process. The hardware package was found stuffed in the nose there, and looks like some pretty robust control arms there, or push rods. Vortex generators for the wingtips, and you can see the wings have the detailing panel lines and rivets there, and then they also have little indicators there for where those vortex generators go. So overall, pretty good build quality. Not too much oil canning. Really good, really clean airframe. Here are the horizontal stabs for the back. Now these are what look to be pin hinged in there. These are not a live hinge. And then your servo hides right in there. Tail section does have a LED up top, pre-wired. Like I said earlier, this is the ARF Pro wired. So you have all your wires routed for you already that come out the front of the fuse. Get around there, and they're all here labeled for you. Pre-installed fuel cell. Everything looks to be pretty secure. We'll definitely go over everything once we start assembling. Front nose section already has some of the weights, the counterweights pre-installed there. You can kind of see some up there in the front towards the top left. And then there's one that kind of, I'm pretty sure just came undone during shipping and will have to be relocated. So let's see, let's put this down carefully. I'm going to force that hinge. Force that servo there so we can get a good look at the inside. Excuse me. Cool landing light parked up in the front. Now it does come with your steering servos and your gear door servo. So that's already pre-installed for you. So not much to it. Second wing here. Canopy. Down in there, you take a look, there's that locking clamp there, so when you put your wing tip or your wings in from the underside, you can take your Allen wrench and secure those wings in place. So looks to be glued pretty well. Looks like a pretty robust system there to take care of that for you. So that's pretty much it. Not much to it. Should be a pretty simple build. Once again, if I come across any challenges during the build, I'll go ahead and maybe do a quick video on it. Other than that, it looks like it's going to slap together pretty well, and we'll give you guys an overview once the model is put together. But until then, this is the Aerojet full composite MB339, available through Global Jets or globaljet.club. Again, there will be links below where you guys can check all this stuff out. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you guys as soon as possible. All right, well, hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't, please consider subscribing and giving this video a like. And again, any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them below. Thanks.